Hello, hello, everybody. It is yet another Friday, and that means it's time for another yellow solo run, which is very nice. We have a bunch of people already in the chat as we're getting set up here. Welcome in to Coles, Darius, Jay, Juice as well, Cosmic, Halen. Who else we got here? Demon Null. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Vileplume is cool. Vileplume is going to be insane. We can talk a little bit about Vileplume here in just a sec. Let me go ahead and get the vertical up and running, though, before we dive into it too much. Stream seems to be doing much better, knock on wood. I think I fixed all the issues from this last Wednesday, 2 days ago. I say that as we're waiting for vertical to connect, but it is connected, just not ready to go live. We'll get this going. There we go. Go live. Looks like we are connecting. Give YouTube a second. And we are live on vertical as well. We love to see it. We pop out the chat. Okay. We are as ready as we've ever been for a yellow solo run. Jay, I see you've been asking to name her Plumey. I'd like the Nice Plume, honestly, as a nickname. I think that's the nickname we're going with today. Because it is indeed a nice plume and not a Vileplume. Coles, sure, you can totally be Squirtle unless anybody really desires to be Squirtle. I'm always happy to give it to those who ask first. Hey, Alan, welcome in. It's going really well for me. Did you like Vileplume or Victory Bell more? Asked Demon Null. I always liked Vileplume. Victory Bell is like kind of goofy and I think it's a totally like awesome design. But I always, for some reason, liked the little happy blob of the Oddish line. Their little blob, little round bodies is really very funky and cute. And I like it. Sure thing, Demon. No, you can be the Flyer. You can be the Pidgey today. Cosmic saying Swords Dance plus Body Slam combo by any chance? Absolutely, Cosmic. That is absolutely going to be happening. And we can talk about a little bit about why that is so good here right now. So Vileplume has a base HP of 75, a base attack of 80, defense is 85, special for Generation 1 is 100, and then a base speed of 50. So really, across the board, Vileplume's really dang good, with the exception of its speed is not great, but having an 80 in attack is really, really good. And better special than 2 out of the 3 starters. So insane special numbers, pretty defensive, decent enough HP. 75 base HP is pretty good. 85 base defense is like kind of great. We will be outsped a lot, but with badge boosting from Swords Dance, I could see kind of being okay with that. As long as we outspeed a couple of key opponents, like obviously the champion Sandslash is always one that comes to mind. Brock's Onyx can be an issue if we don't outspeed, as well as Misty. However, I do think that Victory Bell is going to have probably a record time for the first 2 gyms today. We don't have a cutter yet, Alan. Do you want to be the Charmander? Tree, can I be Charmander as well? Ooh. We'll have to have you guys duke it out in the chat to find out who wants to be the HM Pals for today. Very good special, but speed's so bad, Sedarius, indeed. Can we get a member emoji for Gold, aka Ethan or Hoppip? Ooh, those would be good options. We have the emotes for the Gen 2 evolutions right now to represent Johto. Not that they're Johto Pokemon, but I love the art style. Also, all the art styles, I think, for the emotes is Generation 2 art style, because it works really good for emotes. Flip a coin. A combo name would be totally cool, Tree. If we want to be Alan Tree, Schoolboy Tree, something like that. Hey, Colton, welcome in. And Dunce, welcome. Welcome to the party. Sub, Sword, Body Slam, and Mimic. Probably not Substitute. Substitute actually is quite difficult to get in a solo run, just because it costs a lot of money from the game corner. That's the only way to get it. Mimic is probably going to make an appearance. Thing means we have Sleep Powder at level 1. Let's talk about the level upset actually a little bit. Skylar, welcome in with the Fraligator. So we start off with Stun Spore, Sleep Powder, Acid, and Petal Dance. The fact that we start out with 2 stab moves and Sleep Powder is absolutely insane. I honestly could see us doing pretty much minimum battles up to Misty and going straight to Misty and Cerulean and beating her in 8-ish minutes. Which could be some insane numbers. There's a couple of points I'm a little bit worried about in the early game. As far as we don't have great coverage. Poison is not a very good attacking move, attacking type. And Petal Dance obviously has some limitations with the being locked into one move for multiple turns and then confused, which isn't great. Poop Nectar, absolutely not. Indecisive Panda. This is going to be Nice Plume. Nice Plume. Sleep Powder is really OP. 75% accuracy, and Sleep is busted in Gen 1. So that is going to be our main reliability. Stab, good, but also going to be kind of rough. Yeah, for the typings, Acid's just not that useful, and Petal Dance is kind of a hit-and-miss move. Not actually. It actually is pretty reliable to hit. It sometimes means we hit ourselves in confusion, which we don't want. Once we get Body Slam, though, in the SSN, kind of no problems from there. I mean, we do have the ghosts to deal with, which grass moves aren't going to be great. So we may actually genuinely need either Bide or Rest to deal with them. That I'm not sure about. We could just try to put to sleep and hit a million times in a row. Yeah, so the ghost trainers are going to be tricky. The ones in the Pokemon Tower and Agatha. All of that's going to be pretty scary. S tier, A tier for sure. Very possibly. Because we need to talk about these TM lists, because this is the reason I think it's going to be good, the TMs. So not only do we have a really good early game, which cuts down a ton of time, our TMs, our main TMs that we're going to be using are Swords Dance, Body Slam. We also have access to Hyper Beam, Mega Drain, Solar Beam, Bide, Rest, and that's kind of it. A Mimic, of course. But just with those really hard-hitting options, I think we have a good set of options here. I don't know if Hyper Beam is going to be necessary with Swords Dance. Maybe, but our attack is actually pretty good. 80 base attack probably means Body Slam with Swords Dance will KO almost everything. And then on top of that, Mega Drain for recovery or Solar Beam for extra power. I probably won't be keeping Petal Dance terribly long. As soon as we beat Erica, I'm probably going to replace that with Mega Drain, just because I don't love the confusion status happening on that. Remember getting pissed at the Butterfree south of Cerulean. Yeah, the Butterfree trainer could be really tough because he has psychic moves with confusion and a bunch of status powders, which is rough. Cosmic saying B tier in my mind, MT. Am I right? Because the mid to end going to be rough? I don't think so. Here, let's pull up the tier list and we can discuss tier list possibilities here. Let me get that pulled up here. Okay. So for the tier list, in order to be S tier, we'll have to be under 1 hour. And this is, just a reminder for those that are new, this is yellow version, vanilla yellow version outside of the starter. The starter has been replaced from Pikachu to Vileplume. All of the mechanics for Pikachu are kept in place. In fact, I actually leave the cry data and stuff the same, so it takes the same number of frames to faint. It takes the same number of frames to interact with stuff like Bill, where there's like little animations. All of that is maintained. So we're as close to vanilla yellow version as we could be if Vileplume somehow was our Pikachu of yellow version. So under an hour is really solid for a game with vanilla settings like this. We also have all encounters, by the way, all that stuff, text speed. But I do think that Vileplume has the potential to be S tier. The main thing that really makes me worried about a Pokemon is a really slow early game. I don't think we're going to have that problem. Mid-game, there are a couple of dangers, like Sabrina is going to be not great, as well as Koga is going to be not great. But I think with Sleep Powder Swords Dance by then, we kind of have a lot of good options to deal with those problems. I really couldn't see us going any lower than A tier. B tier, I don't think. I think maybe the first run B tier as we test some things out. I honestly want to hit S tier today. S tier, maybe even beat... I don't know if we can beat Snorlax this time. Maybe Vaporeons to get into S tier. Maybe not Snorlax. Maybe not. I don't know. It depends a lot on crits. Yes, it does. Luckily, our speed is low, and that's what determines the crit rate for Gen 1. Why can't she be named Bloomy? Because I like Nice Plume. Because this is a nice Vileplume. Read the motivation I 3 message wrote in the chat. I did not see this in the chat, Darius. Hyper Beam wouldn't be high enough to OHKO the whole league, even with boosts, and OHKO would be needed. Yeah, Hyper Beam, I think with boosts we could. The problem is we can't hit Agatha with Hyper Beam. All the ghosts completely negate that strategy, so I don't think I want to rely on it. Let's see. Giovanni will not be awesome. Yeah. Because we have an option there. That option would be that we just teach Mimic early, which we might need to do. We will see when we get there. Coles, I saw something about Smash Ultimate earlier. Just noticed something goofing around in Smash Ultimate's training mode. Feel free to let us know. What's the tier above S tier? That's the PP up tier. The perfect Pokemon tier. That is invented because specifically Hypno totally busted the tier list. He set a time of 46 minutes, the entire game, and it is near perfect for a solo run like this. What is going on? Since Night Shot, we're going to be soloing Pokemon Yellow in a speed run with only a Vileplume. And we're going to be tier listing it on the tier list here, aiming for S tier today for the little plume. Still salty that Gengar is third. Gengar definitely deserves a re-rank. I also want to re-rank the legendary birds and the evolutions. Those are a lot of my my earliest runs on the channel, as well as Snorlax. I think Snorlax could do even better. Some of the early runs on the channel I feel like could be much better. That also includes the fossils. I think Omanyte and Kabuto could do a lot better. I think they could be C tier, both of them. Kabuto maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot we can re-rank over time. We might mix those in as we get, maybe after we get 50 runs down, which we're getting close to. I think we're 42 or 43 runs so far on our tier list, which is pretty good. It's the tier above all, praise Hypno Master. Hypno is incredible. And obviously Nidoqueen and yet to be ranked Nidoking are probably going to also be in the perfect Pokemon tier. Did you do Pikachu first? If not, who was it? Who was the first on the channel? The very first on the channel? Was it? I mean, I did a Smeargle run that is a video that is now deleted because it was literally just a gameplay, recorded gameplay, no audio. Back when I was speedrunning in Scott Stott's community. So that'd be the first one, but that doesn't count really toward this. Besides that, what was my very first run on the channel? I think it might have been Snorlax? No, Lapras. I think Lapras might have been my first one on the channel. Super good Pokemon still. Are you only doing the tier list in this stream or do a run as well? No, we're going to run. Nice shot. We are going to be doing 2 runs probably today of the entire game. That is going to be the plan here. But we've probably talked enough about the tier list here. We should just jump into the first run and find out how good this thing could be. As my controller went to sleep because I was chatting way too long, which means I probably need to restart my timer here. Hold up. Close out of everything. Let me pull my timer back up. Live split does not like when my controller goes to sleep because I need my hotkeys enabled here. What are the biggest lessons you've learned during these runs? Asked Jonathan. Ooh. I guess the first thing I've learned is to that I need the confidence in planning out the run and the experience now to know when I need to train, and being able to take a step back in a difficult battle where I start getting like locked in and like keep one thing I naturally do if we're fighting like a gym leader, say it's like we're going to Brock first gym and I can't beat it, like I sometimes get a little bit frustrated and just throw myself at the gym battle like 4, 5, 6 times in a row before I just am like, I should have just gone and strategized slightly differently. I think as I've done the more runs, not only am I just faster at the in-game actions, but I think that I also just am a little bit more aware of like going into something. If I feel ready, I'll try it. But being able to be like, I'm not ready for that yet. I can come up with a new strategy on the fly. We're just on the first run, Chris. He hasn't learned how to operate at 16 times speed. I'm just trying to convince him. Sean, no way, 16 times speed is insane. 32 times speed. Had the whole run done in like a minute. Craziness. I'm doing really well today, Colton. Doing quite well. Cole's is saying, empty in the battlefield for Smash Brothers or Omega version of the stage, Flat Zone X, every character's footstep sounds are replaced with Game & Watch's beeps and boops, with jump lands having deeper pitch. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Fun fact with Coles of the day. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump on in to our first run. We'll do, like I said, 2 full runs today with Vileplume. And we will be off to the races here. All right. Whoop. My game. I'm not liking that. What's going on here? Are we fine now? Huh. Checking my responsiveness here. It's way more responsive if I'm clicked into... Huh. That's interesting. Why is that? I don't know if that's going to be the case. No, it's not always the case. Seems fine. Okay, I'm gonna restart here. I don't know what was up with that, but I think problem solved here. I was dropping some frames, which will affect the end time here, which would be a bummer. And I think it was just for a moment there, because it seems a lot better now. Okay. Thank you for reminding me, Sean. Everybody do please like the stream. That is very helpful to do so. Give me the Pokemon. Ah! I was supposed to name Vileplume. I'll start one more time. I do want to nickname Vileplume. I was just trying to test the frames here, because it was being a little bit delayed. But it seems to be better now. I think the turboing was kind of messing up the game here. There we go. That's working a little bit better now. Okay, tweaking the game, making sure we're good to go on the performance level here. Okay, we're jumping in now. I'm just going to go ahead and continue on at this point. I'm going to make sure to nickname the Vileplume, though. Okay, this is going to be nice plume. Give me my Pokemon. Yes, this is nice plume. Nice plume. Nice plume. There we go. Okay. Here we go, nice plume. Doo-doo. Hey, Casual. Welcome in. We're going to be using Petal Dance probably both for this fight and the next 2 gyms coming up. Despite that I don't love it, it's just a really good move. And I have to admit that. If Vileplume had Leech Seed, then using the Leech Seed... Oh, we should show off the Vileplume sprite too, actually. I'll show that off real quick. Look at him! He's my little guy. My little follower sprite. Hey, Jack, welcome in. Halo saying, if Vileplume had Leech Seed, then using Leech Seed and Toxic Strat would make Vileplume better in this game. Very possible that it would be better. However, I do think that it's going to be really solid no matter what. Let's see. I think the Swords Dance Body Slam thing is going to be insanely good, and I'm just looking forward to that. Eevee is properly rated on the tier list. Oh, Colton was saying, hey MT, in general chat in your Discord, I posted a little video of me racing in the Pro League in go-karts. Very nice. I'll have to check that out, Colton. That's really, really cool. Okay, so for the runs, I typically grab a Pokeball right here as well as 8 potions, but I'm going to skip the antidotes. I'm going to get 2 Paralyzed Heal this time, because we do not obviously need antidotes for a poison type. All right. So I think the plan should be that we literally just skip all of the early game here. You're going to catch a Pidgey. Okay, don't do that. We're going to Pokeball the Pidgey. And this will be Demon Knoll here. Demon Knoll. Thank you, Demon Knoll, for always hanging out in the chat. I'm literally just going to run from all of these encounters. I'm going to pick up the potions for now, but I might be able to skip them, depending on how this goes. Okay. This should be a pretty easy battle, because in Gen 1, Poison is actually super effective against Caterpie. So Acid should actually do some decent damage here. Yep. Easy peasy. And that gives us level 8. So that's the only required battle in the beginning of the game. So I think that that will be pretty much all we need to do there. I will actually skip the heal probably in order to just go into this fight straight away. Because we'll have plenty of Petal Dance, I'll have potions. And I'll just Petal Dance these 2 ground types. This is just to get some extra levels for after Brock. I think at level 8 we would have one-shots on both of his rock types anyway. But let's see. That should make it so we could get like a 4-minute Brock split or so, which is kind of as good as you can get for yellow version. It does outspeed, but it doesn't matter because we one-shot. And now we're level 12 going out onto Route 3. This does mean we're slightly under-leveled. Can I be a Repel? Sean, you can absolutely be a Repel. How about that? I should actually probably just continue at this point, because I will be full health or so coming out of that Brock battle. So I don't think we heal there either. I think we just continue, wildly enough. Halen, we already have 2 people that requested a name for our next Pokemon, which is going to be Charmander. We're probably not going to see that for a while either. Got level 13. Our only move that we can learn besides our starting set at level 15 is Poison Powder. After the words, we only relearn... I probably shouldn't Petal Dance here. Oh, Petal Dance actually works great. Awesome. Okay, that's actually really good news. Petal Dance works perfect there. Awesome. That's really good. It might be better to go against the other trainer here. I one-shot the Rattata. Do I two-shot the Nidoran? I do. Okay, cool. So Petal Dance in Gen 1 is a 3 to 4 turn move. It's actually 1 turn longer, I believe, than Thrash. I don't know if that's correct. But that would mean that we have guaranteed 3 turns, which means we have guaranteed knockouts on all these teammates so far, just at the level we're at. I didn't really need to heal. That was kind of just because I was thinking. We don't need poison powder. Abandon poison powder. Yeah, this is a solo run, Halens. We just don't have a lot of Pokemon we're catching for these Friday streams, unfortunately. But I'm happy that you're here. And we do already have both Schoolboy Alan and Tree the Undead, I believe, is the user. I can't remember the whole name. But Tree and Alan already claimed Charmander, and that's kind of all we're going to see for a minute here. Windows security. Dismiss. Get out of here. Please, sir. Oop. I don't need the other stuff at all. So many encounters here. I'm thinking that I might, for the second run, I might try to allocate more resources here to the game. Might stop some of the stuttering and actually cut off a few seconds of time by the end of the stream. We do know that these lost frames can make a big difference in some of the more recent games like Scarlet. I don't know if you guys saw Small Ant's comparison of frames. He lost enough frames in his I think he was doing a Nuzlocke stream or something in Scarlet a couple years ago, and he lost enough frames to make up, how much was it, like maybe it was Tears of the Kingdom, but he lost enough frames to make like an hour and a half worth of time overall over the whole playthrough, which is crazy. Ooh, I think we have to acid here. Misty then rival too. Yeah, I think, Chris, that's the plan. Misty can't do a ton against us. Gonna try Petal Dance here. Do we one shot? Okay, we one shot. And we should 2-shot the coughing. We do not. That's a 3-hit. Ooh, I might need to use acid against the Voltorb then. Ooh. Game seems fine now. It's weird how it goes back and forth of like dropping some frames every once in a while. What am I doing? I'm trying to run. Is it worth putting, maybe it's worth putting Ekans to sleep. I should one-shot with Petal Dance, and I think with 3 hits, the coughing. So if we get a 4-turn Petal Dance, we're fine. We're not fine. We're not fine. I don't like this. There we go. Woo! Lesson of the day, don't use Petal Dance right there. My goodness. Team Rocket, your poison types have done us in. Nearly. Very nearly done us in there. Rare candy. Okay. Yeah, I think so. At this point, level 18 should be good enough, I think, to even skip this. I was thinking I might beat this trainer here in the gym for extra experience. I don't think we even need to. Because I think we can just literally do this. Is there type immunities in Gen 1? Ghost is immune to normal and that kind of thing. There's a lot of weird type interactions that are unique to Gen 1. Harden doesn't matter to us. Level 20. Super easy Misty, as expected. So I think for run number 2, there's a chance that we just literally get to Misty in like 8.5 minutes, which would be actually insane. Absolutely crazy. Okay. Will we even need to heal there? I think we could even potion there. We might be able to go a long time without actually hitting a Pokemon Center for the second run. That could be kind of crazy to try to do. Brock was so fast I looked away and missed it. Yeah, Brock is really quick. Okay, so here I'm actually going to Sleep Powder. How many? Oh, is it 2-hit? Forgot we have 80 base attack. We actually can go Insano mode here. Okay, so we should, I think, have a free... I don't know if Eevee's going to go down in 1. It does not. But I think that's still the move, because I don't want to use Acid against Sandshrew. We're not really close to a knockout there, so it's not really worth training more, I don't think, in the early game. Oh, Chris was asking about the trainers in Misty's gym. I could fight the guy next to the extra swimmer, that non-mandatory one. I don't know if it's worth it, though. I wanted to test the rival without fighting him to see what we were working with as far as our damage. It's pretty dang solid, though. I don't see us having any issue there if we just skip him. That first bug trainer is always going to be super easy. I think here we might start seeing that we don't two-shot the poison type. Oh, we don't. We should obviously use... We should obviously be using Acid a little bit more. I probably could have I don't know if I would two-shot. Maybe. Hey, Evolve Zygo, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, by the way. What's Vileplume's base stat total? Ooh, I don't know for sure. In Gen 1 here. Not entirely sure. Because Gen 1 has a weird thing where you can't calculate it with the special defense and special attacks with slightly different totals. I don't know off the top of my head. I believe it's over 500 now. Ooh, this guy has a Zubat. Actually, that's a problem for us. That's actually a big problem for us. Keep hitting that Sleep Powder. There we go. Zubats are actually not good news for Vileplume. The bug moves are 4 times super effective for Gen 1. Ooh. Okay, yet another Pidgey we're not going to two-shot. So we need to Acid the Pidgeys, which means we could get hit by Sand Attack. That's not lovely. Do we two-shot a Nidoran with Petal Dance? Ooh, we do. Except I'm missing now, and I'm missing now, and I'm now confused. I am now confused. I missed. I only have 1 dropped accuracy. Oh my gosh. Only 1 stage of accuracy lost there, and it was horrible. Horrible. I see the base stat total of Vileplume was lower in Gen 1. Yeah, all base stat totals are lower in Gen 1. Or, yes, but sometimes it means that they're relatively, like, better against each other, if that makes sense. Ooh. Drop some frames for a second there. Hopefully we're doing good here. Looks like we're pretty okay otherwise. Okay, I think I just go Acid on this guy. He has a Zubat too, which actually makes me kind of nervous. So I stumbled upon MT at 12 a.m. Is it 12 a.m. for you, casual, or is that the first time you came across the game? Ray, there are no shinies in Gen 1, but it's not a stupid game. I like it quite a bit. I'm healing more than normal because I'm filling the time while I'm thinking. Base stat total for Vileplume, Gen 1 Vileplume is 490, I believe. Yeah. And because this was back when, I mean, Mew's base stat total would be 500 and not 600 for Gen 1. It's kind of weird how it all works out. Let's go. Alan Tree. I don't think Schoolboy Tree is going to fit. So we're going to go Alan Tree. Or Schoolboy Alan and Tree the Undead Clown. I Thank you guys for always hanging out on these Friday streams. There we go. Alan Tree is our Charmander. These are our HM pals. That's their only purpose for these playthroughs. They cannot see battle. Vileplume do be dropping acid. This is true. Gotta keep using acid on Vileplume. Nice plume. Okay, I could fight the extra hiker here. Also, would be an easy battle. Not really worthwhile, I don't think. Also, the other guy up there that has a what is it called? A slowpoke, not a slowbro, slowpoke. Could also be a decent person to train on. I just don't think we'll need any training at this stage in the game. We just are trying to get to body slam as quickly as possible. I don't think we want to fight that guy just because he has too many Pokemon. Pals. That HM pals are pals. I think I two-shot the Ekans here with... We're two-shotting a lot of stuff that are like poison types and should resist Petal Dance, because Petal Dance is just busted. This should be pretty easy with Acid, so I think we have an easy win here. Yeah, Mask's Mouse is correct. Shinies came out in Gen 2, but I've read somewhere that with stats upon catching can tell if it's a shiny. Yes. So the way that the Gen 2 shinies worked is that they're based on the Pokemon's DVs, which is the old version of IVs, the hidden values for Pokemon. Those values are still used in Gen 1. So if you happen to have the exact values that Gen 2 assigns to be shiny, you could have a Pokemon that has those values and is technically a shiny in Gen 1 without being actually shiny visually, if that makes sense. Okay, we already beat Misty, so we should just go on to this guy, but he could be a little scary, so I'll save before him. Okay, so that's actually pretty solid. We can just three-shot that rocket with Petal Dance. We'd love to see that. Colton, you're here? I'm glad that you're here. You're holding down the fort for us today. Okay, so this could also be a bit of a bad spot for us because Acid is not going to be strong enough for these Pidgeys. With the same type attack bonus, it is technically 60 base power. But Body Slam is just going to be an improvement on that, so I am excited for that. You said they were scary when you one-shot the first Pokemon. Yeah, it's mostly the Drowsy is scary on the Rockets team there. I could also use Petal Dance there on the Raticate. I don't think it one-shots the Spearow, though. Okay, we're going to sell... Ooh, not the rare candies. I don't think we... Oh, I might need Bide. Ooh, that might be a mistake. I might need Bide for Pokemon Tower. Normally I sell that there. That might be a mistake. We're going to find out how Pokemon Tower goes. I do have sleeping strats. I don't want to have to give up a move for Bide if I don't have to. Let's just go grab Body Slammer right away, too. We must Body Slam. Okay, I think we just Petal Dance this Nidoran. Petal Dance is nice because it actually reduces a couple of menu frames there, which can be nice. Okay, Body Slam for nice pool. In the place of Stun Spore, because Stun Spore is just not as good as Sleep Powder. Alright, so we can go grab a Rest now too. However, I don't think we're going to need it. I like to grab it on the first attempts just to kind of guarantee that we don't have issues. I'm going to swap Body Slam to my second slot because Body Slam is going to be good even against some of the water types like Tentacool. Okay. We have acquired Rest. You can actually move Gen 1 Pokemon into later gens through, how should I put this, special means, and they are considered legit too. found out just recently. Really? I think, isn't there a way you can do it like through, you have to time capsule them to Gen 2 and then somehow get them from Gen 2 to Gen 3? But if you got them through to there, I think you could get them into Pokemon Home legitimately. I don't know how that would all work though. Exactly. Okay, this guy might be a problem. He has 2 fire types. Growlithe does not have an actual... In fact, Body Slam might be our primary move now. Okay, we one-shot, and we outspeed a Ponyta? Just barely? That's awesome. We're on essentially minimum battles as far as things go here. Level 26 is pretty good for this point in the game. Nice, we can actually delay our Petal Dance 1 extra team member on this team. And that should guarantee we have enough for the Eevee. Easy peasy. And now it's just off to Surge. Which I don't know if it's even worth trying to put Surge to sleep, or if we just Body Slam the heck out of him. Or Petal Dance. Petal Dance might actually be the... I don't know, actually. Body Slam might be actually better against Surge. We're about to go find out. Evolve says, this is part of my Friday routine. Play hockey, come home, start the stream, make dinner. Thanks for being here. You're welcome, Evolved. That's very kind of you to say. I'm glad to be that for you. Let's go ahead and use Dig on Charmander as well as Cut for Charmander. Island Tree, you're in charge of the trees. You speak for chopping the trees. Okay. With all of that, I think we're kind of just set up to crush Surge. Oh, Coles was saying MTI bought both RPG Maker MZ and MV as they're just 36 euros, roughly, because of the general RPG Maker discount. That's cool. Interesting fact here. Ooh, that was a crit. I do think that our Body Slam is going to do more because our attack and special are almost the same because we're being badge boosted from Brock's Pewter Badge for our attack stat. And Body Slam is actually higher base power than Petal Dance, and Raichu's defense is much worse than its special. 2 crits? That's crazy, Raichu. 2 crits. He still could not defeat us. So that's a very safe battle. I like to see that. But Cole's on your talking about the RPG Maker. I had an old version of RPG Maker 3, I believe, for the PlayStation 2 that I played for many hours as a kid. I was always very fascinated with game design. And that was one of my early entrants into having an actual way to create, you know, games and content. Coles, there you go. You're the Squirtle. Okay. We're gonna dig. Off we go. We should have everything we need to grab the bike and head to Rock Tunnel. So for the next playthrough, if we are on point here, we are moving and grooving, we could take off some time. Let's go up to the first slot. There we go. Oh, and I should bring my potions back up. Okay. That way we can get to the bike a little bit quicker. Okay, so this could be a problem. I don't think it will be. Let's see. If we body slam the Oddish... Ooh, it does survive. Okay. That's a little bit of a problem. That opens us up to a little bit of risk. It seems to be a rounding issue there. Because we one-shot the next one. So we could actually get an extra little bit of experience to guarantee that battle. Is that the right move? That might be what's a good idea. What would we do to get a little extra experience? Probably I could fight the extra hiker in Mount Moon, which might give us enough experience to be level 28 there and have the guaranteed 1 hit on her Pokemon. That might be the way to go. Okay, so we're going to use a repel here. Where are my repels? There they are. Put them here. Okay. For most of these, I'm not really concerned because Petal Dance is really good in the cave here. So if you find Pokemon considered to be shiny, it would be... Oh yeah, because you can transfer them to a more modern game. Yeah, if you can do that, it's literally just determined by the... well, I think it depends where you take them. I think some games no longer use the IV as the determinant value of what's shiny or not. I believe nowadays, I think starting in Gen 8, I might be wrong there, they started using the Pokemon ID, not the actual DV values to determine shiny Pokemon. I don't know if I'm correct there. Something like that, which does mean that a shiny Pokemon from Gen 2 might not be shiny in more recent gens. I don't really know. I'm not really sure. Where are my repels? I always need the repels. Making some pasta salad casual? Love it. And Evolved is making chili and buttered toast? Love it. Sounds great. Moose with some veg? That's cool, Evolved. Are you a hunter or some such? Colton is ballin', that's for sure. Colton's the cool guy here, race car driver and all. But I'm doing quite well, frankly. Okay, no, I don't want to Petal Dance here because Oddish will take lots of hits and Pidgey's not going to go down easy as well. Body Slam is the way. This is the way. Okay. With that, I think that we just continue straight on until morning here and go straight into the mid game. Yeah, so with all of that, I believe... Oh, a burn is actually the worst thing that could have happened there because now we're going to two-shot this Vulpix. It's paralyzed. Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay. But with all of that... Well, where's... Oh, hello. I didn't mean to talk to you. Where is my elixir? Good sir, there it is. I missed it. Mistimed it by just a split second. Nugget. Okay. Dentar has become the hunted. The chased has become the chose. Cosmic. I don't know what you were quoting there. Yes, but moose tags are hard to come by. Luckily, I have a friend who share their bounty. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. My grandfather is actually a deer hunter pretty regularly. I don't know if he's been hunting the last couple of years as he's gotten older, but he's always been a game hunter himself too. There is also a Zubat on this team, so I don't want to Petal Dance. That's the problem with Petal Dance. Because of certain matchups, you can't use it all the time, which is why I think I'd rather have Mega Drain, even though it's less powerful. I do think it would actually work a little bit better for our purposes. Do I need to do all of the extra stuff in here? Frankly, I think I should still get... I think I should still get at least the rare candy. My stats are pretty dang good. So I'm going to say rare candy only there. If we can cut off as much of the extra like items and training and all of that stuff that we can, it actually speeds us up significantly. And I think that Vileplume could be really good and not have any issues skipping those things. We have one max potion already. Can't use that. I'm kind of thinking I ditched the potions. Just to open up the bag space. Okay. I have rest. I'll hang on to that. And the PP ups will probably be for Mega Drain. Probably for Mega Drain. I mean, we could also use one on a Body Slam. We probably use one on Body Slam. Just to, like, increase our uses there. All of that said, we do definitely need our 10 Super Repels. And we can go get our Mimic our Pokédoll 4 Mimic later in the game. And we can't use any of these TMs. However, I do think I need one extra TM just to sell in order to get as many vitamins as possible from what we picked up here. We can't use Ice Beam, but we can buy Carbos. Probably is the only thing that makes sense. We'll just get 3 Carbos because we're pretty strong otherwise, but our speed stat is definitely the thing that is hurting a little bit. So that should be good there. It's a really old, funny video, MT. I'm not aware of this video, Cosmic. You may need to share it in the Discord. We should actually just use Fly to go back. I'm sorry, walking. Fly for Demon Null, and then Demon Null can fly us back. And we can go open Saffron with our beverage. Oh, Casual, what's the Discord? I believe it might have a link in the description. I think it might. Some people said it might be broken before. I don't know if that was this stream or another. But there's also a link to the Discord on my channel page. Okay, so I mean, this battle should be pretty easy, but the ghosts here could be a problem. So I do think... Ooh, it's going to go mirror move every time, so it's going to actually hit Body Slam. Ooh, and it can paralyze. Okay, that's unfortunate. I think I have to just Body Slam here. Might lose because of the paralysis. I could try Pedal Dance. I don't think I one-shot Eevee. I one-shot these two. Oh, no. Pedal Dance? Okay, we made it. Not a lovely battle when we get paralyzed at the front, but we can still win. MT is broken. Indeed, I'm thinking 3 steps ahead in this run and not really paying attention to what I'm doing. MT Mrs. Panda wants to go get fast food for dinner, but won't decide. I will leave your fate up to you. Determine our destiny. Ooh. Ooh. Am I nice, or do I pick something random like hot dog on a stick from the mall? No, if I was to pick anything to go out to eat, I don't know what region you are in, but we just had Popeye's chicken last night from fried chicken. If you are in the mood of fried chicken, whether it be Cane's or Zaxby's or Popeye's or whatever is nearest you, that's what we had last night, and I highly recommend. Okay, this is where I'm a little bit spooked here. Okay, so it's asleep now. Acid is not great. It can drop defense. That's actually fine enough. 32. Yeah, Acid's actually fine enough, especially with the defense drops. It's not great. It has a pretty decent chance to drop defense, it seems like. Yeah, okay. That's actually fine. So we need to keep Acid, because Pedal Dance, I think, is a bad idea there. I probably will skip this, too, honestly, in the next one. Our HP is actually kind of fine, surprisingly. Hello, Marlon. Welcome in. Already at Lavender Town. And 3 badges in. I'll look away for a few minutes. Goddamn. Yeah, Vileplume is going to be very, very good. Fried chicken it is. Thanks. You're welcome, Indecisive Panda. Yeah, Acid seems to be slowly chipping here. But I like the control of not getting confused. Sleep Powder has made this much easier than it would be normally. The paralysis. The parafusion. Okay. Oh, not Body Slam. I'm so silly. Acid. Fully paralyzed. Come on. Parafusion. Okay. Come on, nice plume. You got this. You got this. Hey, there we go. Wow. That is a rough time, though. Kind of as expected. I think, though, from here, we kind of have a much easier go at this, because now we have Team Rocket, which has not been a difficult thing. I tried my B tier statement, and think is now an easy A. A tier for sure, but not sure PP. Yeah, probably not the PP up tier. Probably A or S tier. It seems pretty solid. All things considered, it seems pretty dang good. Ooh, that does not do a lot. I'm gonna pedal dance here after. Oh, I actually can lose there because Wheezing actually really takes some hits. That's the first reset. Oh, and it removes my repel. Low end S tier. I really hope that we can hit low end S tier. This is the first one that we're kind of like a little bit trickier on, besides the ghosts. Most of the playthrough is pretty straightforward at this point. I do think Wheezing here might need to go to sleep. Pedal dance a bad idea. Can we body slam once? Oops, sleep powder again. And then pedal dance? How does that do? It's fine. Body slam is about the same. I believe that's Veggie just getting home right now. So let me get the Poke Flute here and let Lily out to go see her mama. Okay, give me 2 seconds to let the dog out. I'm back. Lily gets antsy when she hears Veggie come home. Okay, we actually need to fly back to Celadon. I don't think we fight Erica, because Erica could actually do a couple of nasty things to us, because it could be she could paralyze us. She could also drop our defense with acid from her team. Could be bad things. So I think we skip her until we get Swords Dance. That seems to make sense to me. But he's back. Okay. Do I fight? I'm only level 33. A little too low to go into the Safari Zone very efficiently. So what do we do here? Do I fight any of these trainers? There's a couple of key trainers that are really quite good to fight, if I can. However, I'm a little bit worried that they're going to slow us down too much. Because these Weezings are going to be decent experience. However, yeah, because I think I could fight this guy, and the guy at the end and just call it there. Because they're not going to be the most efficient trainers here. Actually, maybe just these two. I'm not going to have enough attacks to really be efficient at taking out one other trainer here, because I'm going to be basically out of body slams. I don't think it makes sense to take the extra battle. So I think I go those two trainers, this rare candy, and then I think I just skedaddle. I could fight maybe the fighting types. I heard buzzing. I thought it was my phone from Veggie, but I don't believe so. Okay, let's see here. So I don't think I actually want to do the Safari Zone yet. I think we actually come back for that a little bit later. I think we heal and go to Sylph, I think, first. We could also do Karate Dojo. However, I kind of think that we don't need a lot of training. Swords Dance is going to make it so it's a little bit redundant to train too much. So I think we just go straight to here. And we go ahead and fight this guy. He should be easy with Pedal Dance. Supposed to be in the Wayback Machine. I love that evolved. I got the Carvos and the rare candy here. I will actually use that Carvos right away. We actually can use quite a few Carbo still because I'm not over leveling, which is very good. I could use a PP up on Body Slam. However, I'll save the other 2 probably for Mega Drain. So that's the floor we need to get our Swords Dance TM. So we have to go 2 floors back up after fighting this guy. This guy should be pretty easy, though. I think this is good. Let's go here. Yeah, not terrible. We can't be poisoned, so that really helps out. We could get paralyzed, in which case we need that extra paralyze heal. We don't actually need it today. All right, I'm going to go back up 2 floors, and we're going to grab that TM. Okay, so we can finally use Swords Dance. Swords Dance is going to be a very good replacement for probably Acid. That seems to make sense to me. I do think we actually are going to want Mega Drain before we fight Rival. So do we? I think we do. I think we do clear Sylph. We go back to Erica's gym. Beat Erica. Come back to Sylph. Fight Rival? Is that crazy? I could fight Erica. I could try to fight Erica right away. I'll just fight these 2 trainers, get out of here, go back to Erica. If she goes well, we might actually be able to fight her right after. Ooh. Crit as well is crazy. Okay. Swords Dance now makes us super strong, though. Okay, I do have 1 extra max potion. Use that. We can clear this guy. Oh, I think we should be able to clear this guy. Oh, yeah. This is actually fine for us because we can set up against this Eradicate. And then we can have an easy time against Hypno in the middle here. The reason I want Mega Drain for Rival 5 in Sylph is because of his Sandslash and Cloyster that he's going to have. Those worry me a little bit because I cannot Pedal Dance right at the start of the battle. It's not a good idea. So I do think we actually do need Mega Drain. Level 36 honestly should be good enough for Rival 5 with Swords Dance. I'm curious if he'll use Poison Sting against us from Sandslash or if you'll see it's only neutral. Sometimes Gen 1 AI gets confused and tries to use moves that are not good. First time I've seen you purposely skip Erica. Sometimes I just forget Erica, quite frankly. Like 2 Swords Dances is going to be like overkill probably, but here we go. Boom, boom, and boom. It's probably worth doing it this way still because it's guaranteed wins. Marlon, what is up? Or I guess Colton, what is up with Marlon? I just see you mentioning in the chat. I probably should just put Tangela to sleep for this. There's not much that Tangela can do. But we should just a one-shot after setup. Easy. Okay, so with that, we can get TM21, which I actually will use. Oh, I didn't even use my protein. Silly me. I will use Mega Drain right now in place of Pedal Dance. Much weaker, but much more useful for us. Okay. With that, let's go back to Sylph and beat Rival 5. Hey, Friedel, we're back with my favorite show in the world. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Okay. So from here, what do we need to do? We actually only need to go up to floor 3 because I've cleared this way. We can go straight to Rival right here. I actually should also use that PP up on Mega Drain. Okay. Yeah, we have everything used. So level 37, I think this is pretty much is guaranteed. You stubbed your toe, Casual? Oh no! I'm gonna sleep powder the Sand Slash, set up Swords Dance. Swords Dance. Woke up. It's probably enough. Mega Drain. Poison Sting. Maybe it always uses Poison Sting there. That would actually be really good for us. Mega Drain. Aurora Beam is gonna be super effective, but not horrible. We could have put it to sleep if it was an issue. We should one-shot now everything else with Body Slam. Confusion is going to hurt. We're fine. We outspeed? Yes. Okay, good. By how much? By 5. A decent amount, actually. So at least level 37 there. We're guaranteed to outspeed. Cool. Not too bad at all. Let's save that. So with all of that, we're 4 badges in. Koga is going to be fairly easy now with Swords Dance as well. Oop. Oop. Excuse you. If Sleep Powder can hit, I would love to set up. And now I should basically one-shot everything. If I don't completely one-shot, yep. And Meowth, definitely. Cool. Okay, I think that this is guaranteed too, because Nidorino here is very rough. 4 badges at 46 minutes is wow. That's not that fast at all. I mean, Hypno is already done with the game at this speed. Granted, this is the first run, so I'm kind of going through it a little bit more slowly, intentionally so. Body Slam. Ooh, we got the mid-battle level up, which resets our badge boost, so that's fine. So we'll just Mega Drain the Rhyhorn and Body Slam the Nidoqueen. We one-shot. Cool. That 80 base attack is insane. Actually crazy. Crazy stuff. You're all coming with me to get fried chicken? That sounds great, Indecisive Panda. We'll come along for the ride. Okay, so we could go straight to Koga now, probably, yes. We actually haven't even done Safari Zone yet, so we should do that too. It's a little bit of back and forth, hopping around the map a little bit, which isn't ideal, but it does make Erica way easier to go to Sylph first, and it makes sense to not do Safari Zone if we get encounters. I would get a Carbos from doing Safari Zone a little earlier. Not that it seemed to matter in Sylph. Maybe against the Nidoqueen I could have gotten an outspeed, but overall not a huge deal. I didn't use a second repel, did I? I still got an encounter because I wasn't paying attention. Protein and Carbos for Nice Bloom. Get all swole. Nice Bloom gonna destroy everything. Okay. Gold Teeth. And Surf. And time to destroy Koga. I should probably actually just heal in Koga's Pokemon Center here in Fuchsia, so we can dig out and go right back here. That's true, but with the Vileplume on run 1 though, yeah. I don't know if people like Vileplume. I've always been a Vileplume fan, so like I'm not surprised that it's super good in Gen 1. But I feel like that's not going to be everybody's expectation for Vileplume. Why Poison Gas? Well, thank you for swapping to the one that is sleeping. I mean, one Swords Dance is probably enough to one-shot all of these, but double setup just for extra good measure. He swaps. What a silly goose. And uses Recover. Wow, he's very incompetent. Okay. I think we're fast enough to outspeed the Venonats. That's really the main thing that I want here. Oop. We don't outspeed. Oop. I mean, we do outspeed, we don't hit. He's already asleep. What am I doing? Okay, with that, I think we should be able to Body Slam and be done. I might just go straight into this battle without healing because I'm that confident. We will take one hit from Venomoth, which could be scary. But if I get at least 3... Oh, he uses an Axe attack. Silly goose. You're asleep. We're at +6. We are indeed. Body Slam should one-shot everything, I would assume. We outspeed all three quite easily of the Venonats. Okay, the Leech Life is actually 4 times damage. Not too bad, though. Easy win. Swords Dance for the win. We now have Toxic. Not that I'm going to probably even use that. Let's get our Strength and teach both Strength and Surf. Oop, I talked to him an extra time. No, don't tell me about it. Okay. Surf, 2 coals, and Strength, 2 coals. Okay. With that, we are ready to get this rare candy. And fly to... we could fight... I don't know what's the better answer here. We're going to be quite underleveled for this part of the game. I do think Sabrina is possible. I think Sabrina's AI is quite bad. We will get a special boost from beating Blaine. Let me try Sabrina, because I'm going to have to use rare candies before Blaine. That will probably make Sabrina easier anyway. I want to just see what we're looking at for, without any rare candies, just going straight into Sabrina's battle. We're going to have a bad matchup, so let's just see how bad it is. Vileplume in German is Giflor. This one is interesting because gift is the German word for poison. Oh, yeah, okay. And Flora is obviously referring to the grass type. I love that fact. Okay, so... failed to flash. Love that. If I actually Swords Dance 3 times, I will outspeed, I think, both the Abra and Kadabra. Oh, not quite the Kadabra. Yeah, okay. Sidewave does some damage. She doesn't have good AI, so she doesn't know what to do here. She just missed a Sidewave. So there's potential to take her early. I don't know if there's much reason to take her early rather than going to Blaine and coming back. Except we get Mimic, but I don't think we need Mimic until a little bit later. So let's go ahead and Repel here. Oop, not Strength. Surf. Meow. We surfing. Okay. Blaine, I'm going to definitely be planning on using some rare candies. What is our experience looking at right now? That's not super close to a level up. Because of that, I think that I will plan... Oop. Excuse me. I bump in some walls. Oop, pardon me. Oop. Okay. I will grab this iron. Might actually help for Blaine's battle just slightly. Our defense is pretty good, though. It might be kind of unnecessary. Ooh, especially if I noticed that I was out of bag space. I need to use that Carbos now, too. What's good is because we haven't trained that much, I'm still able to use all of those vitamins. We have not exceeded the amount of stat experience that we can have for those vitamins. Oops, I said no. Now no, okay. Should use the extra Repel. Okay, because here's my biggest question about the run is, what is Blaine going to be like? I think we can get to 44 quite quickly to use less rare candies, but I will plan on just going ahead with most of them here. Because I have 10 already. I will get an 11th one in Victory Road. I think that that's actually probably enough. So I'm going to actually just go straight to Blaine and use 7 rare candies right here. And go up to level 50. I could also just do this before Sabrina. That's probably going to be what I do next time. I wanted to test her. If she's possible to beat without going here first. But I do think it's just smarter. Okay. Let's go all the way to 50. Because Blaine's going to be our biggest challenge, I think. And maybe Giovanni for the entire playthrough. So I'm going to go ahead and lock that in. We want the levels now. Skip the training. We just go. Okay, we're going to sleep powder. Oh, he does not have good AI, so he does not actually know to do that. Which is unfortunate for us. We do outspeed after a single Swords Dance, which I love. We should one-shot all 3. We have 513 attack after the 3 Swords Dances. Yeah, okay, so that's great. That's easy. Flamethrower is scary there. If he crits, we are dead. But I think that makes the most sense to level right there. It might be unnecessary, but I like having a one-shot on Arcanine, guaranteed. Okay, so with that, we only have 1 gym left. And it should be probably a fairly challenging one. However, we will have good typing into his biggest threats, typically. We will not outspeed the Doug Trio, however. Or the Persian. Ooh, okay. So I do think that maybe we don't want to set up on either of them. That could be interesting. That means we could set up on Nidoqueen? Where is our stats after that? We have 5,000. That's not going to be enough to make it all the way through, but might take us to Rhydon. We don't need a level up to outspeed the Rhydon. I have 2 full restores. I was like, I have no healing. I do have 2 full restores. Okay, here we go. Vileplume is a beast, low key, absolutely. Gee, you go use our strength to push the truck to get Mew. We need Mew. Okay, so here I do think that we. It's the worst start we could have gotten there. The failed fissure is actually preferable there. Body slam, guard spec. I think we can just Mega Drain, not body slam, because we'll take some damage there. Now we could sleep powder here because we'll outspeed the Nidoqueen, and we'll Swords Dance. We might not. I think we outspeed the Nidoqueen even without a badge boost. I didn't check our speed at the very beginning. With all 3 set up, we lose our badge boost at Nidoking. Doesn't really matter though. The Nidos can't do a ton against us. We outspeed Rhydon. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine enough. The sand attack at the beginning is the worst thing that could happen, because we could use Mega Drain on Persian to fairly good effect. I'm pretty happy with that. Whoa! Did the stream crash? Love the content, man. Love watching your runs. Keep it up. Hey, thank you so much, Austin. That's very kind of you. I think we're good. I think maybe there was just a little spike in the delay. Okay, so here we're going to do the same strategy. We can Swords Dance, Swords Dance, Swords Dance. Okay. From there, I can Body Slam probably one-shots. Yeah. I probably also do that with Mega Drain, but I think now we just sweep. Except Cloyster might still be better. Body Slam might do more against Cloyster now. It does actually do more. Oh, it's an attack drop. You silly goose. Still +5. We will take a Psychic. That hurts. Okay, he's not even Alakazam yet. That could be scary. Thank you so much, Austin, for subscribing, by the way. I'm scared of his Alakazam now. I am indeed terrified. Okay, what do we do about that? I do think that we also could have a pretty scary situation against Lorelei if we do not go in with a lot of experience before we level, because I will not outspeed Jinx, and Jinx can hit an ice move, and that could do some serious damage. Otherwise, I do have 4 rare candies here. I have 3, and I'm gonna pick up another one. So that will be. Hey, Treecoop, thank you so much for being a member. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you. Stream gonna get the build if it crashes again. Is it being weird? What is with stream lately, huh? Whoa. We are indeed getting jittery. I'm gonna pause for a second. Stream has got the jitters. I'm guessing that's a temperature thing more than anything. That's very interesting. We'll just give it a sec to sort itself out before I continue. Yeah, it is lagging a good bit, indeed. Using a faster encoding preset. Hold on, I might be able to actually fix that on the fly. Let's see. Woo! OBS did not like that one. Yeah, it's choppy. Working on it. Thank you, Chris, by the way. Let's see if that... I'm going to give that a sec. Seems like we're sorting itself out now. Hold up. Do. Sorry, stream. I'm just playing with some settings to try to get us to a more stable place. 1 second. No prob. Yeah, I think we're in a much better place all of a sudden. Just playing with those. I'm sure it's probably crashing stream like crazy. That seemed to help some. Everything's got to reload, though. Okay. Let's see. Let us see. No, that doesn't seem to be fixing it either, huh? Slightly more stable and then slightly less, back and forth. Let's finish this run. If it does not sort itself out here, it is pretty choppy. I'll restart stream though. We'll have a 5-minute intermission and I'll restart a new stream. And try out a solution in the meantime. We'll finish this run though, because it does seem like things are getting more stable as it goes. And I don't know what's up with that. So we're just going to see if we can... Never mind, what the heck? Oh, I didn't... Oh, there we go. Hold on. There we go. Okay. There we go. Let's finish this run. I will try and have a solution here, and we can reboot stream tonight with like a little 5-minute intermission, because it does seem like it's pretty choppy. I'm actually gonna quickly use my super repel and everything, because I think we got a really good run on our hands, but I think I should reboot the stream and fix that problem before doing so. However, it seems solid now once again. Weird. So maybe if this is fine, maybe we just stick with it. Let's see. Okay, so we need to strength. We'll keep cruising. See how YouTube behaves here. Seemed to save itself. Yeah, OBS was like, no, don't close me. I'm trying here. I flipped some settings to try to improve it, so I don't know if it just took a second for those settings to take effect or what. But we seem to be okay now. Weird. Captain Ahab it up in this stream. We must keep the ship upright. We cannot capsize. We're gonna be keeping this thing going. Keep it afloat on the fly. In the next run, can we name her Plumey? Oh, we don't have any nicknames, Jay, in the next run whatsoever. Yeah, the vertical, for whatever reason, seems to be a lot more stable than the full screen mode when that happens. Which I don't know why. That's an OBS thing. I need to ask the wizards of OBS at some point to know what the magic is. I mean, the thing is, most of this issue has happened ever since updating to the more recent versions of OBS. Don't know if that has to do with it. I will probably try to stream from the older versions instead this next time. See if the problems persist. If not, it might just be a version problem. Or maybe my settings just fixed it. My encoding settings I swapped there. Okay, so we have Elixir. We have 4 rare candies. Let's try at this level, 53. With setup, I think we're okay. I am a little bit worried about Jinx. However, I am scared. Off to see the wizard. Okay. Sleepy Dugong. Sleepy Dugong. Gonna Swords Dance all the way up to 3. And then we just try and body slam everything. We can try to body slam the Cloister. I'm betting that we need to... Woo! Hey, Bob, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, by the way. That's very awesome of you. Use Amnesia. That's actually fine for us. Yeah, Ice Punch is gonna hurt. I think we outspeed Lapras, though. And we should one-shot. We don't. Super potion range. Okay, that's not awful. We could teach Mimic there if we need to. Mimic against Slowbro is not going to be super reliable. I'm okay enough with that because we have options like Mimic in our back pocket here. And I guess we have Rest too if we need it. I think we're okay. If the rest of the league goes good, 10 gifted in total, absolutely Evolved is a huge W tonight. Huge. Okay, we could just Sleep Powder and then set up some Swords Dances here. Dug a hole. I'll just use an extra Mega Drain, I guess, just to stall. There we go. And now we just Body Slam and Body Slam. I could Mega Drain. They have terrible special. I wonder if I can. I'm not really worried about it. Hiker's kind of Hiker. The very like reminiscent, nostalgic music here in the background with Hiker. Do 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 do. Oh no, you're gonna miss the second run. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh wait. I need to actually teach Mimic for this fight. Gonna teach her older move for Mimic. I believe Body Slam has to go now. Which seems weird, but trust me. Thank you, Sean, for the 5 gifted as well. Sean, you're fantastic too. So we're gonna make the emoji for gold and Hoppip. I can do it for the Discord. The problem with YouTube emotes is that we have a limited number. And the only way to get them is by getting memberships like Sean is donating. Thank you again, Sean. Paralyzed right away is rough. Okay. I should just sleep powder first turn. Sleep powder. Ugh, the paralysis is awful. I'm just gonna reset that one. The reset counter is not working now because I'm clicked into OBS and not my timer, because for whatever reason, it seems to, yeah, it doesn't like that for some reason. So I'm gonna be counting the resets manually tonight for whatever reason. Okay, but we should sleep powder first turn. Oh yeah, you want to remember. Oh yeah, but we have limited emotes, Jay. Like I'd have to take away one of the emotes that's in there in order to replace it. Oh no. Here, well, this is an interesting example of a weird thing that happens in Gen 1. So I used Mimic, and she swapped in the same turn, which means I mimic a different Pokemon's moves. It removes the sprite of Golbat from the screen, and it puts Wing Attack as my second move and not in the place of Mimic. And that's permanent now. I now just have Wing Attack on my set. Thank you, Gen 1. Yeah, I got to change those settings. Yeah, I just don't know what it would be in the new version, where if I'm clicked out of it, it just like slows down. Maybe somebody in the Discord can look into. I am like only okay with tech. Mimic, Lick. We're gonna put Gengar back to sleep here. Gonna put Gengar back to sleep here. Gonna put Gengar back to sleep. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Stop with the Mega Drain Gengar. Just sleep. I need to set up a Swords Dance. There we go. Once I'm fully set up, I can use Lick, which is super effective, and can actually hit the ghosts. Good stuff. I'm probably going to have to use Lick against Golbat too. Not very good. I might have to use Mega Drain. Oh, Mega Drain is awful, awful. Okay. I have to use Lick. Oh, and I crit. Haunter is fine because we can one-shot the Haunter. Arbok. Okay, Arbok isn't great either. Ooh. Our damage from Mega Drain is kind of pathetic. It works enough against Arbok. Against... I kept Mega Drain specifically for Cloyster and Sandslash. But I think that might be a mistake, honestly, at this point. I think that we actually need Body Slam. Ah, we were asleep. Alright. Alright, I see. I see how this is. Lick is just not enough uses. Interesting problem. Stream connection is out of PP for me. Seriously struggling. It's so weird. So weird. Okay. I could mimic Wing Attack. The problem with Lick is it's so low power, but it is good against the ghosts. But I have to wait for her to switch if I was going to try and use Wing Attack. Ugh. Oh. We knock ourselves out. Okay, I do think Body Slam... I do think that's a mistake to take away Body Slam. I don't really have another option here. So in this case, I'm going to just wait for her to switch and steal Wing Attack. I had the rest of the other battles figured out without Body Slam. Weirdly enough, I feel like this is the battle that needs Body Slam. Nice, Plume. No! I didn't expect this battle to be the, difficult one. She's not going to switch now, is she? There she is. Okay. Oh, not Mega Drain. Ah, I'm so silly. Mimic, not Mega Drain. Okay, went too fast. Because this way I could get Wing Attack. Although I just lose. Okay. Yeah, Mimic for Mega Drain, keep Body Slam. That seems to be the thing. I thought that Lick would do enough damage to be fine, or Mega Drain would be fine enough. Actually, I have another solution here. Yeah, Vileplume can't learn Psychic. That would make it a lot better. What we could do... We just do that. Go to 58. That way we won't level up. I will actually boost my Mega Drain power a little bit. We can Mimic. Lick. Oh, come on. Just go to sleep and don't paralyze me. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. Okay. I just don't want to be paralyzed. That's going to boost my special as well. And I crit. Okay, there we go. Golbat is down. Golbat's the biggest threat here. Because Lick is fine against the ghosts. And I figured that Mega Drain would be enough for Arbok. And I think with the badge boosts and the extra levels, I think it absolutely will be enough. Yeah. It's now a 4-hit. This is fine. Oop. 5-6 hit. She keeps healing. Oh, and I'm paralyzed. Not that that's terrible. I can't be put to sleep now, except the wrap is a problem. Come on. There you go. Do something else besides wrap. And then you can't Dream Eater me. I can lick you. I can lick you. Oh! There we go. So it's possible. It's possible, but Body Slam makes that so much better. Could you Mimic Dream Eater since you have Sleep Powder? I could, but I can't. I don't have access to Dream Eater because the first Gengar does not have it in yellow. That's a red and blue thing. Oh, you're good, Colton. Have a wonderful night. Let's see. I do think that I will use my last rare candy here, actually. And we're just going to go into the battle like this. Okay, so from here, I'm going to Sleep Powder the Gyarados. I'm going to Mimic Hyper Beam. I Swords Dance all the way up. And then we Hyper Beam. I believe this should one-shot everything except maybe the Aerodactyl, which we do not outspeed anyway. I'll take a Wing Attack because I'm boosted up, and then I can hit a Hyper Beam. And then one last Hyper Beam should KO the Dragonite. Easy. See, that was the solution there. Hyper Beam works great for that fight. And I got level 60 right toward the end, so I think I'll be in a good spot for Champion. But a spot of trouble in that last battle. Yeah, I think the answer is just keeping Body Slamming and ditching Mega Drain. I don't think I really need it. And then here we're going to just Sleep Powder. And we're going to mimic Earthquake. And then from here, I can Swords Dance, and Swords Dance. And then I can technically Mega Drain him. I could probably also KO with Earthquake. I actually do outspeed with the badge boosts, which is perfect. I don't have a good answer here either, actually. Besides Earthquake, I do need Body Slam for Executor too. This is like fine though. It's a 2-shot. That's fine. Really, Earthquake for Magneton and for Cloyster, Earthquake probably is better. Aurora Beam, attack, drop. That's absolutely fine because we don't need that much attack for Flareon, and we win. We win! And roughly 118.07 for that one. Do, 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 do. All right, we are in. All right. And game time 409, up at 118.07 for a first run with some tech issues. And playtime, a game time of 409. Okay. What I may do, I may try to reboot the stream for run number 2. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right answer. I think I got to though. Stream has been really weird tonight. I think I could fix that if you give me a 5-minute intermission, and we can get a better result from run number 2. So I might end the stream and start a new one in like 5 minutes. But let's go over the placement of that real quick. That first run. Okay, so for the first run, let's see, 118.07 puts us C tier, but that's only a first run with a lot of tech stuff going on. I really do think outside of Agatha, where we got like 5 or 6 resets and it was really long and tedious, if we just have Body Slam, we're fine. Golbat is no longer an issue if we have Body Slam. That immediately shaves off multiple minutes on top of just going faster and no nicknames for run number 2. So I will still say that I think that we could do S tier in a second run. Let me get stream fixed. Give me 5. Keep an eye out on the channel. Subscribe if you haven't. I will restart stream and we'll do a second run with better settings in an older version of OBS and see if we can get a smoother stream to hopefully make the time better for Vileplume. That's the plan. So I'll go ahead and end stream and restart it, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Keep an eye out for the channel, and we'll be right back live momentarily. So I will see you shortly. Bye for now, but not for long. See ya. Be right back.